Hey everybody, I don't know if this is going to be in the middle of a video or I'm starting a video. So anyway, we talked about getting a new pump. I ordered one from Amazon yesterday. Ugh. And I usually, almost every pump I have used since the hydroponic days has always been an Eco Plus. And they've pretty much been, this box stinks, perfume. Whoa. They've been pretty good. I'm not gonna say perfect. I've had some issues, and obviously the one I have in there now is I don't have a box. The one I have in the system now is the Eco Plus 1267, which is supposed to be 1,300 gallons per hour. This is from another pump I got for inside, and these are kind of expensive, I guess. But this one's been rattling, and if I didn't mention in the video already, oh, that cat. Last night, went out to check things. The strawberry hose, and I'll show you once we get out there, was no longer pumping that high. It was before, because I filled the pipe up and it was working fine. But I had to shut off another valve, like to the beds, in order to get the water up that high. So it has decreased in performance, along with the noise. Man, this box really, I don't know who delivered it, but it is hefty with perfume. So that's when I came in yesterday afternoon and ordered this pump. The largest Eco Plus was the 4950, which had an output of, it says 4,700 gallons per hour, which, now that I think about it, I thought this was more, but it's not. But anyway, this one was cheaper. That one was about $160, $170, and it was not on Prime, so I couldn't get it overnight. And I wanted to get here right away in case something happened. So what I did, and we're going to do a little unboxing here, is I ordered, the brand I believe was called Alpine. And a little bit different design. You know, I didn't go into all the specs. The reviews were good. All the reviews were good except for one, and you always have that one person. It's called a Cyclone Pond Pump. Save the pillows. And it's an energy saver, in or out of water, 3,100 gallons per hour. So either way, it's more than double the one I have, which should be just fine. It's by Alpine. I'm going to give you guys a good view of this. And it can be stand up either horizontal or vertical. You know, it has, well, we'll see when we open it up. I'm just curious. It looks like it has all the attachments to go to any size hose. But again, I need it to go to the 1-inch pipe I have. It has a good long cord. That should be able to, I could probably plug that in the house. Yeah, it's got a very large outlet, and then it has all these attachments here. So I guess you break them off or cut them off. I don't need hose fittings. I need a, I'll probably have to run to Home Depot and get an adapter to make it fit to, and I'll have to cut my pipe down most likely because this will raise it up higher. There's a 1 3/4 inch fitting. 1 inch to 1.25 multi-hose adapter, 0.75 to 1.5 multi-hose adapter. So yeah, I'm going to have to go get an adapter to take it down from whatever it is. It looks like it's 1.5 inches or 1 3/4 female thread there, unless this top part can come off. Oh, it does. So it looks like whatever it is, that's just a female to female. So I gotta figure out what that pipe thread is there. It has a cage here that'll come off. I'm gonna get a filter bag for it too, I think. And it's set up so it can sit vertically as well. I don't really care about that. And that's it. So it comes with a female to female fitting, so you can convert it to female. Sounds like our modern times now. But what is that? Let's see if we can find out what it is. 3.5-inch adapter fitting, which I don't see no 3.5-inch adapter fitting. Let's see. Probably get in trouble for humming a copyrighted song on YouTube. I'll have to go through here. I don't see real quick what it says this is. Talks about replacing an impeller. That's one thing I did like about the Echo Plus is the impellers were easy to get anywhere. I can get them locally here at my hydro shop, so that may be an issue with this, but if this lasts a few years, I'll be happy. The cats are just going bonkers today. I don't know what their problem is. Alpine number 31 amps, 2.3 watts, 276. Outlet connection 1.5 inches. So I'll need to go get a 1.5 to a 1-inch adapter to adapt it down. Cool. Unless I have one out there, I don't think so. But yeah, if you're using hose, you can use this, and it goes down to, this is a 1 to 1.5 inch multi-hose adapter. And then this is, no, maybe this is 1.5 inches. But we're going to go out next. I'm going to run to Home Depot, get the part I need. And then we'll go outside and replace this. And I'll get a pump bag while I'm there. If they don't have it, I'll have to run to the hydro store and get a pump bag to filter that out. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. We'll replace the pump. See ya. All right, here we are. We're going to change out the pump. I don't know if you can hear it. That's the vibrating noise the pump's been making. It's been louder. Come down, but I'll show you real quick, which got me even more concerned, was when I first set up the strawberries, which you'll see in another video. It was working. I had this down to here. And that means everything is on. But as of yesterday afternoon, that's what I'm getting. Come down here and I get some, but up here, nothing. Unless I turn off the beds there, then I'll get something. So pump is not pumping like it used to. So we need we're going to replace it. I'm going to keep it around. I'll clean it out, and I'll use it for a spare backup. In case something happens, I can throw it in there. So I'm assuming it might be okay that with that pump is down in the water a little more. So here's the new pump again. And I got a couple pieces here. Let me do this one-handed here. I may not need this, but I think I did glue. I can see a little blue there, so I might have glued both ends, which is going to suck because I'm going to have to cut one end off. And I think I did glue both ends because I was worried about being under pressure. And this looks smaller than that. It says 1 inch PVC. This says 1 inch male adapter. It just looks smaller in person. But anyway, I got this. Let's see, it's going to screw onto there. I'm going to have to put some pipe thread. It's kind of a loose, you can see a wobble. And I read this in reviews. It was the one negative some people mentioned was it's a loose fit. So I have to use a lot of Teflon tape. And then I got this thing here. I can just plug in there. So I mean, if it comes out height-wise, you know, maybe it'll just slap right in there. But I think I'm gonna need to cut off 1 inch on that pipe, and I hope that's all because I don't have any other 1.5 inch pipe laying around. I don't think. So anyway, let's see real quick. And it's all glued there too, so yeah, I figured I glued everything being under pressure. So let's go ahead and shut it down and get her going. Whew, out of breath out there. It may have been that it was just blocked. I had this bag over it, and look at all that. That's just kind of, I need to do some cleaning in there. And I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to have to get some of that stuff out. Net all the clay balls, but there's still a lot of dust down there. So I'll have to figure a way to take care of that too. Alright, I'm back to changing. You know what sucks? Working in all this water all the time. The fingerprint ID in my iPhone doesn't recognize my thumbprint when I go to turn back on. So anyway, yeah, I got it all glued up. I got the reducer glued into the thread to slip fitting, and then got this glued into this fitting. And what it was is, this is actually a 3/4 inch. So I had the 1 inch going down to 3/4 inch, and now I'm going to have the 1.5 inch from the pump going down to 1 inch pipe. So I'm just letting the glue dry before I stick it down in a tank. I took the fish net and scooped out as many clay balls as I could. I'm probably going to go buy one of those battery operated aquarium vacuums to get the dust off the bottom here. And I skimmed the top with the finer net, trying to get some more stuff off of there. But it is what it is for now. And I went ahead and put the bag, it's basically, this is a painter's bag. I'm going to take it off of that and make sure it's around the vent there. This, I will say, this covers what they call their large filter cover. Doesn't stay on too well. You can tap it and it will come off. So I don't like that. Whereas on the Eco Plus, it's in there really well, and it has a pond filter material inside as well, where this does not. So if I wanted to, I probably could have taken that and see how easy that comes off. I could probably take that filter and put it in there if I want to, and I just might. Let's see if I can get this one-handed here. Had to hammer it. I might have to, that's probably pretty, well, let's see if it fits. Not do anything while we're letting the glue dry. Now it fits in there. I wonder if I can squeeze this back on and have it stay on. No, it won't stay on, it just pops right back off. So I might get a piece of pond filter to stick in there between that pipe fitting and the back cover there, because there is no other filter there. That's why I'm putting the bag on there. And probably next time I'm at the hydro shop, I will get a true pump bag and cover up the whole pump. But for now, this should work. Put that there, and while it's drying, I might as well pull this cord out and feed the old new one in. Alright, so we'll take that in the house later and clean her up and pop off the suction cup and see what we can do with that for a pump somewhere else, or just keep it as a spare. The foam. Yeah, being wet, I haven't filled all the holes in yet. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do this with one hand. So we're going to do a cutaway, and I'm going to go ahead and pop this in. And then what I'll do is I'll probably open up the bypass valve all the way, not knowing how powerful this is. I don't want to blow anything out. And then I'll slowly close it and see what happens to all the other places. So, alright, see you in a second. And we're plugged in and going away. Bypass is wide open, and we still have pretty decent flow coming out of the fish tanks. Sorry about the camera view. I'm gonna go back over here and make sure we have water flow here now pretty well. We'll probably cut that back a bit. And we got a gopher. Great. At least he can't get to the plants. So the end of the Dutch bucket run, and see, I gotta do that. I might get rid of these little valves. They're starting to tick me off. So yeah, we have flow all the way down on Dutch buckets. We have flow on the strawberries. Let's go to the beginning here. That just happened in the last hour. I can hear flow here, and I can hear flow here now. So, and that's with the bypass wide open. So I'm loving this pump. Let's check this. Yep, got the flow going there. So we can probably open up the valve a little bit more. Anybody want some peas? These are supposed to be microgreens, but I'm probably gonna, I put a couple in there already, and I got a friend that's gonna take some. I'm gonna put it in this bed for now and just keep it moist. But they're getting too big to be for shoots anymore. So, yeah. I'm loving the pump. I'm gonna start closing the bypass valve slowly and see what happens, and I might have to adjust other valves. So bypass, let's take it down halfway. And let's see how that increased the flow here. Yeah. I don't mind increasing the flow here. In fact, I like it. It's just I don't want to see the tanks overflow. So we'll have to wait a few minutes and see what the level on the fish tanks get to as we do this. So it's a game. You know, that's why I've got valves on everything so I can adjust the flow. Looks like it's already got a siphon going on one of the beds. That drain is for the beds and the strawberries, and that's the drain to the fish tank. So I got distracted there, but yeah, it's a game to play with all your valve settings. Once you get all of them going down the line, you got to adjust each one, because the flow at the end is going to be less than the flow at the front. And so you gotta adjust them so they're all flowing the same, or where you want them. Same thing with my Dutch buckets. And I see a little drip here, so I'm getting good drainage out of strawberries. So I'm gonna have to turn the strawberries down. I mean, you can hear that drain going. That's a big flow. So I'm gonna turn the strawberries down a notch. They don't need that much. I just need a good flow going there. So I'm going to go ahead and play with it. This might be the end of this video. Don't know. So if it is, I'll talk to you guys later. And that gopher just tripped me up again. See, I did not. That's just with decreasing the bypass valve. So now I got to decrease that a little bit, because that's still too much. That's why the siphon went so quickly. So I'm going to play with it. You guys have a good day, good rest of your week. Happy gardening, happy life. And I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Oh, let's give you a closing shot. Let's do the peas. Closing shot on the peas. See you guys later.